Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Speaker's Corner. We talk about various topics. We can talk about philosophy, ideology, or religion. What's your favorite topic?
Sex.
Get home. What's your favorite topic?
Sex is the best thing to talk about and to enjoy.
Okay.
But you don't have a woman.
Yeah, that is the problem.
You are not married.
Hold on a minute.
Sorry?
You're a Christian, yeah?
Yeah, I am a Christian.
You're a Christian, yeah?
Yeah,
You got to different churches, yeah?
that's true.
Do you need God to go to church?
No, you don't.
Because I believe...
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on a minute. Don't interrupt.
Sorry about that. I apologize.
If you believe in God,
Yeah.
right, you don't need to go to a big building.
Yeah.
You because you pray to God every day.
Yeah.
God says, yes,
Yeah.
I have chosen you. You don't need to go to a church.
You need
A wise man is born.
you go to
You don't
school.
need to go to a
Okay.
church.
When you go to school,
Okay, what is your question though?
Do you need a church to believe in God?
No, you don't need a church to believe in God.
That's it.
That's a
The
straightforward
same
answer.
with the mosque.
However, a church is a community of believers, right? who
The people
believe-
outside the
Will
church
you
are
shut
not
up? I'm
believers.
talking about you. Okay? It's a community of people of fellowship.
Yeah,
Just like, for example, there are tennis players and tennis fans. They've got their own community. They have fellowship. They discuss. They organize. There's a football club. It has fellowship. In fact, some are more passionate than some churches. I support Liverpool. Don't you dare be a Tottenham supporter.
Question.
So there are people who are passionate about something that governs their lives. For a Christian, it is God who has revealed himself through Jesus Christ, who died, was buried, who came back from the dead. And people believe this, come together, called a church. The church is invisible at times. It is not a building. In Russia, 20 years ago, the church went underground. Okay? Why? Because it's about people, not buildings.
No problem.
The question though really is, do you believe in God via Jesus Christ?
Keep talking about you.
Today is Sunday. Why is Sunday so special around the world? Because this is the day when in Jerusalem, one man in world history came back from the dead. That is Jesus Christ.
Would he fight with Muhammad if both of them were here standing next to each other? What would they be saying to each other? Would they
Jesus-
be arguing, or would they be in a compassionate, lovable, tolerant relationship? I'm asking you that.
Simple.
Would Muhammad,
What do you want
the
an answer?
Prophet,
You want
and
a
Jesus
dialogue?
today sitting down next to each other, standing
Hello?
up,
They can
what would they
never-
be talking about?
they don't agree.
Would they be arguing or
They can
fighting?
never
Or would
say
they be
answer.
talking about the commonality of spirituality,
No,
of
that is
Islam,
imagination.
You want
of
an
respect to
answer?
humanity, of respect to
Yeah.
earth,
Hey.
of understanding that the
Thank
kingdom of
you.
God is inside us?
Thank you.
What would they be doing? And are you
Right.
not a
Keep
representation
quiet
of Jesus?
and I'll tell
so why
you.
are you fighting?
I'll tell you if you keep
Why are
quiet.
It's all
criticizing the
about
other side?
money and power.
God is in
Do
us.
you want an
we
answer? You want a
pray
rocket?
with our actions, not with our talk. We don't need to
Sir, with
wait
all
for a
due
specific
respect,
day or a
do you
specific
want an
hour or
answer?
dress in a
Well, you're
specific code.
so angry.
And in any
Get me
way, we
out
do
of
not
here.
need anyone to
Hey.
represent us with God. I'm not against
Right, let me
That's
give you
your
an
question.
answer then.
Speaker's corner, sir.
Answer.
Thank
Anybody
you.
can speak.
First of all, straight away I can tell you're pretty angry. You have a diatribe.
I'm not a
against
Muslim
God.
or a Christian.
Second,
To start with.
And
Hey,
when you
I'm a
become
spiritual
secular,
I just noticed that you're pretty angry.
I love
about
them both.
something, okay? And if you're angry, sometimes you can't think straight. Simple as that. You have to cool down, okay? Now, in order to answer your question, it's very easy actually. In world history, our history for the world, God the Creator came to planet Earth in the flesh. And that's who Jesus Christ is.
did he come by
Now-
plane or by train?
Quiet. I'm trying to answer his question. You second, okay? Now, Jesus Christ being God in the flesh, we would tell Muhammad, get behind me. Why? Because Muhammad was born of flesh and blood of the earth. Jesus Christ came from heaven to earth.
What a
Complete
Mickey Mouse
opposite.
story.
So why should I trust a man who was born in Saudi Arabia instead of Jesus Christ, who came from heaven above to come down to earth? He knows everything. Muhammad only knows part of the world. Whereas God knows everything.
That is ego talking and not eco.
Well,
that is
Jesus
me,
knows
and not we.
everything.
This
And therefore-
illusion of separation is
Therefore,
momentarily.
Muhammad
Higher
must
vibration,
follow
higher
Jesus
consciousness will take you to
Christ.
another level.
Jesus said, and I quote, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life.
You are the biggest bullshit.
Muhammad said that
no
too.
one
Buddha said
comes
that
to the
too.
Father
The
Torah
except
says
through
that
me.
too.
That's not true.
All of them
Buddha
are the
never
same.
said that.
They are all
You are
indicators
lying. They
for
never
us
say that.
to wake up
Who?
and join
Buddha never
forces.
say that.
This is planet Earth and we are all Earthians.
Buddha never
Hey,
say
hey,
that.
hey.
Africans, Jews, Arabs.
You said planet Earth. Who created planet Earth?
That's a different question.
Well, who?
That is a different
What?
question.
Do you know?
Who?
That is a different
Do you
question.
know the answer?
That is a different question.
Okay, I know, sir, I know. Jesus created the earth.
That is a different question. My mind has created.
Allah created Allah.
So you're God.
We are all gods.
Oh
We are all
Yes,
part of
yes,
universal
yes, yes.
consciousness.
my! Now we come
We
out
are
to
all
the truth.
experiencing God.
Now, ladies and
God is
gentlemen,
experiencing everything through us.
ladies and gentlemen,
Everybody is God.
do you know where the idea comes from? That we're all gods.
Buddhist.
In Genesis chapter 2, Satan comes and tells Adam and Eve, you shall be like what? Gods. That's where that lie comes from.
No, sir.
Satan.
You can be a hostage to your ego or a host to God. Every day you decide to represent the God and the devils. God's not going to come to him and splash him with money. He's going to send him
So
and tell him
who
what's
do
wrong
you
with you.
present?
I will give him money. God
Who
plays with
do
us
you
and
present?
uses
Good
us.
question. Who
It's
do
what your
you
antenna
Answer the
and your
question,
heart.
sir.
When you become on a level of spirituality, it's not even about love. It's about
Where-
neutrality
okay, where
and
does
acceptance.
mankind or
We shouldn't
womankind
even have
come
issues.
from?
With yourself.
All our earth issues are man-made.
Oh, yeah,
All
Earth.
our earth problems
Okay,
are
let's deal
government-made.
with
Yeah.
This is just another way
Yeah,
of
yeah,
separation.
yeah. Exactly.
Churches had 5,000 organs being
Divide
played.
and
When you
rule.
go to a church, it will hit you
I
on
knew
such an
you were
amazing
angry
frequency.
about something.
At all, my brother.
know?
Divide and
I am
rule,
here to
divide
spread
and
love,
rule.
but
No,
unfortunately,
no,
I need
no.
to raise my
Do you
voice
love
because I
God,
do
the
not have a
Creator?
microphone.
Do
I
you
love
love
Jesus.
God, the
I love
Creator?
Muhammad. I love Buddha. I love the
You
Torah.
confused,
I love
sir.
the Jews.
I love
You
you.
I
are
love the Israelites.
confused.
I love the Latins. I
I
You
love
love
everybody.
evil.
I love
You
the
love
dogs.
good.
I love the cats.
So
I love
you
the
can't
trees.
stand out for anyone.
I cannot.
Your mind is twisted up, sir.
Why? Why is that?
Because you're wearing even the wrong glass this morning, sir.
Why? Why is that?
I tell you, sir,
Tell me,
if
explain.
you know God,
Yes.
God is against evil.
Why is he wearing
If a
wrong
man
glasses?
commit evil, has got no part with God.
That's right.
Oh, what
That's
about the
why-
forgiveness part? You've
What?
lied in your
I'm
life.
sir.
You've stolen in your
I'm
life.
sir.
You've done a lot of bad things, so you are evil.
What did I do?
You've lied and you've
Have
stolen,
you
yes or no?
caught me doing evil things?
You know that you've done
No,
it. I
you
don't even
have-
have to
I've
tell
never
you.
done
The
nothing.
point is, we are here to learn. Remember,
I've
we
never
started off
done
in a
nothing,
bad
sir.
construct. This construct, since
still?
birth, has taught
No,
us how
I'm
to
not a
be
thief.
separated,
Sure.
how to live in ego, how to live in a materialistic
No,
world,
why don't you say?
thinking that it's all
Are
about
we-
survival of the fittest.
Are we really?
Who
are
is
we
stronger,
really-
the elephant or the lion?
Listen,
The
are we-
giraffe and the rhino can kick a lion's ass.
Are we really
You don't have
that
to eat
kind
people
of
up
idiots
or
that we
pretend
have
to let
listen
ego
to
control
these
you.
idiots?
A rhino is just as tough as a lion, and a
Okay,
rhino lives.
question,
Are we
where
the
harmony.
idiots?
does the
Are we the
rhino
idiots
come
that we have to listen to these
Who
idiots?
created the rhino?
Yes.
That is the
Who
question.
created that tree? That
You
tree, that
did.
tree?
You all got
I
sex
did
problems.
not.
They don't get proper sex. That is
Jesus.
the problem.
Isn't it amazing?
Jesus is Almighty God.
Nobody in this crowd can even make a blade of grass from nothing.
There are bad Christians and there are bad Muslims.
Where did that
There are
grass
good
come
Christians
from?
and there are good Muslims.
See, you don't even know the answer to the grass
We are
question.
all brothers and sisters. Stop
Really?
this nonsense of
So
religion.
who's your creator?
I have a universal conscience which I call pra,
Yeah,
prana,
yeah,
chi,
Yeah.
the force, and we are in this field where we want to learn and we want to know. So I prefer to live with the right
According
question
to
than the wrong answer.
universal-
I'm not going to invent and
According
create.
to
In the
your
meantime, anything that
universal
goes to
knowledge,
compassion and love, I will
how
support.
do you judge Adolf Hitler?
I think he was a vegetarian, which meant he was a good person. He created something called the labor laws. Okay, he took his country out of a 6 million recession. He did a lot of great things, and then something happened to his twisted mind, and he decided to defend his country with funding from the wrong people like the Rothschilds. He got unlimited power, he got hit by ego, and then he went crazy. In war, if you mess with my family, if I cut your throat or I kill your family or burn your village down, there are no more rules.
No more rules.
Yeah. So obviously, 80 million people died.
So what happened in the Nuremberg courts after the Second World War?
He ended up being a killer. But we have to look at him as an entire construct.
What happened to the International Court of Justice in The Hague? No rules? Is that really what you're telling me in 2019? No rules? How do you determine what is evil
Was Jesus
and what
black?
is right?
Was Jesus black? I'm asking you. Who are the Jews of Israel? Are they the Israelites or are they the Ashkenazi Jews? I want to know your history.
Oh, now you're changing something else.
I want to know from you guys.
There was exist Ashkenazis and
You're Jewish?
And yes,
Jewish?
but
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu?
yes, but
Yeah? Yahudi? I want to know. Yahudi?
Yes,
Okay, tell
but
me.
the whites
Yeah.
and the blacks in Israel were
Yes.
created after World War II, when all the Israelis, when all the Jews from Europe and all the Jews from
Ashkenazi Jews.
Africa went to Israel.
Yeah.
So
But who were the Israelites? The
Ashkenazi
13 tribes,
Jews-
where are they?
The Ashkenazi
Why are there no
Israelis
blacks in power
were
in Israel? What
created
happened to them?
after
Are they
World
the ones
War
in
II.
Ethiopia or Sudan?
They
I
came
want to
from
know.
Europe. Jesus was 2,000 years ago.
Correct.
So the Ashkenazis, they were created after World War II when the European Jews came
100%.
to Israel.
Correct.
So there were no Ashkenazis or Mizrahi.
I love that you say that. Okay, so who are the Israelites and where are they?
The Israelites are the sons of Benjamin.
He looks like
the sons of Naphtali. The sons of David, of Solomon, of Judah. They're 12
there
tribes of
was
Israel.
no divide.
The book
There
of the
was
New
no
Testament,
divide.
You
the
say
book
the
of
Israelites
James, chapter
are
1,
black with white?
verse 1,
was
to the
that?
12
Before
tribes
World
of
War II,
Israel,
before
scattered around the
2000
Middle
years
East.
ago, before
Read
they
your Bible,
sent off
stop being
Israel.
ignorant.
There were no.
Okay? They are still Jewish
talk to me
people
about the
today.
Gospels of Thomas.
They are the sons of
Gospels of
Abraham
Thomas found
and
in Egypt.
Isaac
Talk to me
and
about that.
Jacob. Okay? End of story.
Teach me about the Gospels of Thomas. Why are they not mentioned
There
in
is
the Bible?
no such thing as the Gospel of Thomas.
Tell me about it.
Thomas was an apostle of Jesus Christ, the Messiah of Israel. And Thomas, guess what happened to Thomas? Thomas sold himself into slavery. He became a slave so that he would get on a ship from Israel and go to India. And in India, Apostle Thomas was killed by some Indians because he was preaching Jesus Christ.
He must be one of your
Okay?
grandfather,
And that's
great-grandfather that
why,
killed Thomas.
and that is why,
Are you
and-
not from India?
hang on, brother.
I'm actually
and
from,
that is why when white missionaries from Europe went to
Lafia.
India
I bet I speak more
in the
African language than you
16th
do.
century,
I speak Hausa,
they
I
were
understand Yoruba.
amazed to discover there were Christians in India. Why? Because Apostle Thomas had died as a martyr, and the gospel which he presented to the Indians of India had permeated society in India.
History means
Amen.
his thought.